D&D Sports Network, we're here. It is Boys Night, Regional Tournament, 15th Region action right here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. It is Kevin Jones, Coach Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Blaine Keathley, and I got a feeling, no, he won't be here. He's at Coach May. We got him
tonight, yeah.
We got him at another location, Kevin Jones.
Well, we had to make sure he was here during the JC.
That's right. Yeah, he had to be here for those.
So now he's gone, and we got him out at Tug Valley.
Got him at Tug Valley, covering a big-time game. But, man, oh, man, we got some big ones for you here. It is up first, Martin County, Belfry, the rematch from that overtime classic in the Class A, followed up by, as Darryl McCoy says it, Louisville versus Kentucky, Elijah Justice and Landon Sloan, the nightcap, Darryl McCoy. Two big ball games here tonight.
We will. We'll step aside. We'll be right back. Live here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, you got the mecca of high school basketball, the 15th Region Tournament. Kevin Keathley, Kevin Jones, Darryl McCoy on the call with Blaine Keathley on the sidelines. Coaches, y'all talk Belfry and Martin County Part 2. The first one was a dandy. I expect the same thing out of this one tonight.
Both teams 20 wins on the year. Martin County 21-9, RPI at almost 62. Better RPI than what Martin County had last year, averaging more points per game than what they did last year. Sitting at 21-9, Class A champs Belfry having their best record in a long, long time. Darryl McCoy, 20-plus wins. Brent Perry rejuvenating the program. And as you mentioned, that overtime classic just a month and a half ago right here on the Expo, where it ended in a walk-off 3 by Braxton Keathley to send Martin County to the championship game against Pikeville. So
no pun intended, walk-off.
Well,
3.
Yeah.
This one here, you may have to pull me and Coach apart tonight. His allegiances are with Martin County. Listen, I love my Cardinals. My daughter goes to Martin County, but listen, my blood's red. And,
we got a little advantage on him, though.
Yeah,
we got 2 that bleed.
That's true. Two alum here. So
that's right.
But no, credit Braxton Keathley. Listen, I think most people, definitely has a different view on that. But Keathley, that's the kind of kid he is. He plays through something like that and hits one of the biggest shots of his career. Most people, they would have stopped and been like, and the time would have ran out. That's what makes that kid so special, is he's always got that mindset, that killer instinct, and he never, it never leaves him. When he's on the floor, he is a different type of competitor, Coach, and that game right there proved it.
It was a big-time game, and both teams, listen to this, folks. You don't hear this very often. Both teams hit 15 threes apiece in that game. Belfry hit their season high in threes. And the crazy part of this, Martin County has hit on 5 different occasions more than 15 threes. Martin County leads the state in three-pointers made. Belfry, they've got guys that can shoot it too and fill it up. Bo Williams, Carter Jude, Brody Little, they can fill it up as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of them not really any weak spots in the lineups. You look, Martin County, maybe the best three-point shooting team we've had in the D&D era. There's 4 kids on there that can flat fill it up. And, you even talk, Devin Maynard has the ability to step out and stretch the floor. On Belfry's side, Belfry goes 7-8 deep. And, this is one of them, if Belfry plays defense like they did in the 60th District Championship, Belfry will have an opportunity in this game.
Watch out, right?
If they don't, then it's going to be Martin County. There's a chance Martin County could run them off the floor.
Well, both teams, listen, you have to play to what you do well. And when Martin County's attacking downhill and then opening up the three-point guys, that's when they're really good. When they're settling for threes prior to attacking, that's when you got a real opportunity if you're the opponent.
Yeah, this Martin County team, when you look, you got a coach who's got several region titles. In Jason James, he's been here. The moment's not going to be too big. And then on the other side, you got Brent Perry, who continues to grow and mature under our own noses. And so it's going to be the veteran against the young gun tonight. We'll see who has the advantage on the coaching side of things. It's just going to be this ball game. I hope it lives up to expectations and gives you half of what the Class A championship game or semifinals, baby.
I do too, Darryl McCoy. Both teams, are jacked up, ready to go for this one. Martin County already on the floor. Belfry, I got a feeling they're somewhere in the back warming up.
And we got Blaine Keathley, coach, down here. He's going to have a couple of Pirate cheerleaders here with us here in a second. And, Blaine's done a tremendous job, the Mean Gene Oakland of D&D Sports.
He is a Gene Oakland. Or the Ahmad Rashad, right,
yeah.
of the old NBA.
There you go. That's a great analysis. And he's going to look like Stephen A. on Saturday here.
Yes.
But, this one here, we're still about, 20?
About 25 minutes.
Yeah, 25 minutes away from tip-off. And it's going to be, this place, I expect it to be jam-packed. The nightcap, you got Paintsville and Pikeville.
As fourth quarter rolls around, this place will be hanging. They'll be hanging from the rafters. 2
biggest independent schools in the Cofields.
And are they the 2 most successful independent schools?
I would say so.
Yeah.
The one outside at Tazard,
Yeah.
they're right there with them. But, they're definitely 2 of the most successful.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be highly interesting to see, how Brent Perry attacks this. Knowing what kind of adjustments will Coach Perry make. That's what I'm interested in seeing. after seeing what he done last time, knowing that Martin County's going to come in with a different game plan. Here, we got Blaine Keathley down here, Coach, with some Belfry cheerleaders.
Hey, guys, this is Blaine Keathley with D&D Sports Network. I'm here with the Belfry Pirate Cheerleaders. I'm here with Mackenzie and Haley. And, guys, tell me, how excited you are to be cheering here at the Expo tonight?
We're really excited, and we know that we're going to do really good, and we're so proud of the boys and how far they've come. We're so excited to be here.
All right, now I'm going to ask all the girls a question together. Who is your favorite sports network or sports broadcasting network?
D&D Sports!
There you
Thank
go,
you.
girls.
Back to you guys.
Yeah.
They already know.
Yeah, they know who the best is, Coach.
That's right.
And Sherry Casey, what a job she's done throughout their career, with the Belfry Pirate cheerleading. I mean, year in, year out, they're right there competing for state titles.
Yeah.
And, these girls out here, she got a great group, a young, energetic group that, I think's got a chance to make a state title run over the next couple of years.
Yeah, and we talked about it last night. Cheerleading in Eastern Kentucky, second to none, and Belfry leading the pack.
Yeah, they, Sherry runs a first-class organization, as you see some of the youngsters. And, the thing that's interesting in today, in today's world, Coach, they got JV and varsity cheerleaders, and because of Title IX, the JV has to cheer a couple varsity games the same amount as the varsity cheerleaders.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you do now.
Yeah, I know now. I know how that works. We're about 22 minutes from the start of this rematch. It is, well, I said open tonight, but it is our final run. We're going to figure out who the last two teams are to make that move to the Final Four on Saturday. Will it be Belfry? Will it be Martin County? And, of course, in the nightcap, Paintsville and Pikeville. You're going to want to tell a friend to tune in. D&D Sports Network's got you covered from start to finish.
Coach, as you want to say, this is the Belfry band, the Martin County band. We talk about Floyd Central, Pike Central, but you got two of the better bands here tonight.
Yeah, and they've been going for the last, 10 minutes, Darryl McCoy. They're hyped up, ready to go.
But, Coach, you look down here, you see former Belfry standout, and producer KJ graduated with him, Barry Crum.
Well,
went to UPike, had a great career at Pikeville College then.
And he's got a heck of a son. Baron Crum.
He does. Baron Crum's going to be a stud.
Yeah, playing for Pikeville.
You definitely want to keep an eye on young Baron Crum, but I seeing a lot. It's been a long time since Belfry has been on this stage with a chance to win. They was here with Saldine, Bo Cure and them, but they got a chance to do something, here. So, the Pond Creek faithful, they're showing up, showing out.
Here they come out, Darryl, both teams at the same time.
Yeah, they this one here, Coach, when you talk depth, I think Belfry has the advantage in depth.
Martin County doesn't go deep, and if you watch the Ashland game, Alan Moore, Devin Maynard went out early. Man, oh man, it changed a lot of things in that Ashland game. Johnson Central, Darryl McCoy, Devin Maynard pretty much didn't play that first half. Johnson Central ended up winning that game by 14 in the district championship game. And a lot of it had to do with Maynard on the bench.
Well, Coach, you got what may be the stat of the night. In Martin County, I don't know if you've already went over it, but Martin County, they're the only team in the field to what?
They're the only team in the field that has beaten every team that's left in the 15th region. Pikeville, Johnson Central.
All right, guys, this is Blaine Keathley with D&D Sports Network. I'm here with the Martin County Cardinals cheerleaders. I'm here with Adam. Tell me, guys, how excited are you to cheer tonight at the Expo?
We're super excited to be back. Last year we didn't get to come here because of all the flooding, and we're on the road to run.
Yeah, I'd say the same. We're super excited, and we're just hoping for a win.
So, guys, tell me, who do you want to win the game tonight?
Cardinals.
All right, now this question is for all the girls. I'm going to ask you, who is your favorite sports broadcasting network?
There you go, girls.
Thank you, guys.
Coach,
Back
the
to
Martin
you all.
County
Yes,
Cardinals.
That's big time.
Yeah.
I was just going to finish that. Martin County, the only team to knock off every team that's remaining. Pikeville, Johnson Central, Floyd Central, Belfry, and I'm missing someone. Paintsville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's impressive when you take a look, you know, and when I'm sitting here looking at that field, I'm trying to think. I know Belfry got a win over Floyd Central, but I think that's the only team left in the field that they got a win. And looky here, we got Blaine Keathley on the floor with head coach Brent Perry.
This is Blaine Keathley with D&D Sports Network. I'm here with the Coach of the Year for the 15th Region, Brent Perry. So, Coach, I know after district we talked about what it means to be here with this team. You've built it from when you got here 2 years ago, but I know there can be a lot of nerves coming into tonight. So tell me, what were you telling your guys to calm their nerves in the locker room?
It's not really no nerves. I mean, what I told them all week, it's a testament to the work they put in, you know, even starting in the summer. You know, this is what it all leads to. All the roads lead here to the region tournament, and you take it one game at a time, and, you know, you survive and, you know, go to the next game. But, like I said, like, it's a testament to the work they put in, really.
So we all know last time you guys were here playing against this very team, had a heartbreaking loss there right at the buzzer. I know there's probably some guys wanting to come back tonight. They're wanting to get back on these guys. So tell me, are you telling them in the locker room, hey, you know, I know you got a lot of emotion on this game, but we got to treat it like any other game. Don't let your emotion get the best of you. Or are you riding with it and telling your guys, hey, use that as fuel?
We're using it as fuel. You know, obviously it was a one-possession game last time we played them. You know, I felt like we played hard enough, and, you know, to win the game. It just, you know, Martin County's a very talented team. They got really good players. You know, their coaching staff does a really good job. So, you know, to play them again is obviously fun for our guys and fun for our staff. So, you know, we execute the game plan. We'll go from there.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
The coach, you may not remember, but Blaine Keathley started the year out on Belfry's coaching staff.
Yeah, Blaine Keathley on the other side with Belfry, right?
Yeah,
And he did a heck of a job while he was there.
He did, but Blaine's got a chance to be pretty good one day.
He does. I agree.
So, you know, it's going to be one of them where, you know, I think this is one, you know, if the moment don't get too big, then Belfry's got a chance in this. You know, but we've seen multiple times throughout this tournament, we've seen a few teams, you know, where the moment was too big for them. You know, and, you know, that's happened twice so far, I thought, you know, in this tournament. And I thought once in the girls, once in the boys. And, you know, Belfry, that's what they got to, you know, they got to come out and be like, okay, this is another day.
Effort, energy by both teams. I think that's going to determine a lot, Darryl McCoy, because in a lot of ways these teams match up. And when you talk about Devin Maynard, Peyton Owens, you've got a lot of pieces that are similar, Darryl McCoy, with this team.
Yeah, that's
both teams.
That's the thing, you know. I mean, I think if there's one team that matches up well with them, I think it's this team.
Yeah.
You know, so you know that's the thing to watch. I think Belfry is a good matchup for Martin County, but you know, again, people don't understand how good Martin County is. This is a extremely good basketball team that's knocked off some really good teams. They went and played one of the toughest schedules in the 15th region. And, you know, I mean, if you're Martin County fans, you're hoping that pays off here tonight.
You're hoping that tough schedule, paying your dues early, pays off in the end if you're Martin County. And for Belfry, man, oh man, capturing that 60th district has just accelerated them.
Oh, we got Coach Jason James down here on the floor.
All right, guys, this is Blaine Keathley with D&D Sports Network. I'm here with Coach JJ. So, Coach, you know, you've been here plenty of times before. I know you got a lot of experience in this building. Now, I will say, last time you guys faced off against this opponent in this building, it came down to the last second. I know you probably watched that film. Tell me, what's some things that you saw analyzing that film that you want to tweak tonight?
Well, you know, they hit 15 of 23s last time we played, so we definitely got to limit that. We can't, you know, our goal is to hold them, you know, anything under 10. If they make less than 10 threes, it'll probably be hard for them to beat us. So that's one of the main goals for us, is limit their three-point attempts. Just close out their hands high and make them shoot a lot of mid-range shots.
So I will say, Coach, this is one of the one teams that matches up with you guys somewhat physically. They're a big team. They're a long team. Do a good job on the glass. Do a good job defensively because of their length. So tell me, what's your plan for Devin and your bigger guys tonight on how to control the glass?
That's the main thing is I got to keep Devin in the game. I mean, if I can keep Devin and in the game without limiting his fouls, and he's huge for us because not only is he great defensively, great on the boards, he also runs a lot of our actions from the high post. So he's hugely important for us. We got to keep him in the game. I think if he stays in the game, he'll help us a lot on the boards.
Last question, Coach. I know this might be tough for you to answer, but do you have a favorite 15th region tournament memory in your coaching career?
Well, you know, a lot of them have been favorite. You know, the first one's always special. When you win the first one, 2020 is obviously really special. We probably went into that as a favorite. 23, where we're not the favorites, and won, which was awesome. So anytime you win these things, it's awesome and special.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck. Here with Coach Jason James. Back to you guys.
Coach, great interview by Coach Jason James.
Yes, it was.
Let's real quick thank our sponsors here before we step out. Want to thank Amanda Blackburn-Muncie, Magistrate, District 1. Brian Morris for Judge Executive. Big Al's Automotive, located in Minnie, Kentucky. Rodney Scott for Sheriff. Mountaineer Buildings. Punk's Tires. Call Jeremy and Chastity today for all your tire needs. Hilton Homes of Ival. Willie Crace, the Republican State Representative, 95th District. S&K Asphalt Service. Call Anthony Hampton today for a free quote. And I've seen some of the work they've done. Nobody does asphalt like S&K, located right here in Pike County. Pikeville Medical Center, taking your health serious there. Matt Hager in the house. The Matt Hager Law. The Pikeville Medical Center now has an after-hours clinic and a specialty clinic at the Southside Mall. I want to thank Food Fair, TRW Vendors Market, Clayton Homes of Harold, George Swain at State Farm, Sal's Steakhouse, Pro Cleaners, Hurley's Jump Zone. Hurley's Jump Zone, it's a party when Hurley's is in the house. They'll take and bring the inflatables to your yard and make your next event memorable. Hurley's Jump Zone right here in Pikeville, Kentucky. Crum Funeral Home. Jason Fields for Jeller, 2026 in Pike County. Elect Nick Markham Jeller in Martin County. Butcher's Towing, Warfield Market. Tommy's Auto Sales, 23 Camper Sales. Mitchell Ferris for U.S. Senate. Man Toyota. Man, what a deal. Lucas & Sons Funeral Home. Gary C. Johnson Law. The Mine, located on Main Street of Pikeville, right across from Appalachian Wireless Arena. Me and Coach pre-gamed it there, ate some great dinner, and got some good refreshments, and we're ready to go. And also want to thank Black Diamond Excavation Crew, Fourth Service Center, located outside Chapmanville. Larry Frisbee for Commissioner, District 1, Johnson County. And Jessica Click, Commissioner, District 1, Johnson County. Guys, you're watching the Gary C. Johnson Law pregame show. We'll step aside, come right back, and Kevin Jones will have the tale of the tape.
Johnson Central High School stands alone in providing the most college and career programs of study in one building throughout the entire state of Kentucky. This includes pathways in everything from the medical field to engineering, telemedia, welding, agriculture, and even aviation. And that's just to name a few of the 32 different choices. Work has also been started on a brand new state-of-the-art high school. So now is the time for your child to experience the power of opportunities in Johnson County schools.
Folks, if you're in the market for a storage building, garage, barn, or custom structure, there's only one name you need to know. Mountaineer Buildings, conveniently located right outside Chapmanville, West Virginia, with multiple locations across Kentucky, West Virginia, and Ohio. They are the largest building company in the coalfields for a reason. They've got a huge inventory on lot, unbeatable deals, and waiting for you. Come see us at Mountaineer Buildings.
Pike County Sheriff Rodney Scott is proud of the record of his department. Every year-end audit has come back clean. And with financial stability, Sheriff Scott has added more certified deputies than ever before in Pike County, with new equipment, including guns, bulletproof vests, vehicles, and drug enforcement canines. With nearly 200 arrests on drug charges, crime will not be tolerated on Sheriff Rodney Scott's watch.
With your vote and support, we will continue to make Pike County the best place to live.
And we are back here on the Gary C. Johnson Law pregame show. Kevin Keathley, Kevin Jones, Darryl McCoy on the call, Blaine Keathley on the sidelines. As guys, this Martin County, we're 8:35 away. Kevin Jones, tell us how these two teams match up.
Martin County, runners-up of the 57th district, coming in with a 21-9 record. They are shooting 50% from the field, averaging 80 points a game, allowing 69. They're shooting 38% from the three-point line and averaging 34 rebounds a game as a team. Leading scorers, Braxton Keathley, averaging 33 points a game. As a team, they are shooting 79% from the free throw line, and the leading rebounder is Devin Maynard at 9.9 rebounds a game. On the other side, Belfry Pirates coming in, 60th district champions, 21-10 record. Head coach of the year, Brent Perry, averaging 68 points a game, allowing 57, shooting 49% from the field. Leading scorers, Brody Little, averaging 18 points a game. As a team, averaging 32 rebounds a game and shooting 36% from the three-point line. Leading rebounder is Peyton Owens at 7 rebounds a game, and as a team, they shoot 62% from the free throw line. Martin County defeated Belfry 81-78 in overtime right here in the 15th Region All-A, Darryl, in this arena.
So just been a few months since these two teams have last met, and you've seen right there, you know, and right now we see the coach, you can tell Martin County working on some lobs here. So you may see Dunk City here as they're going to do the national anthem. When we come back, we'll go over the players to watch. Great rendition of the national anthem by the Belfry marching band coach, and that'll take us to our players of the game, players to watch here, brought to you courtesy of our good friends at Tommy's Auto Sales.
For Martin County, we got Braxton Keathley, 20-27 combo guard, averaging a whopping 33 points a game, averaging 8.9 rebounds per game, 3.6 three-point shots per game, and 84% from the free throw line. He has 991 points this season there, Darryl.
I mean, you think that young man almost 1,000 points. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Almost 1,000-point ball just this season.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll make a bet that he gets the 9 tonight.
well, he, definitely one of the most prolific scorers we've ever seen in the 15th region, and you guys are in for a treat tonight watching this young man. Now let's look over to the Belfry player to watch, brought to you courtesy of Punk's Tires.
We got Brody Little, 20-27 combo guard, averaging 18.7 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game. He's made 46 three-point shots this year, and he's shooting almost 50% from the field, Darryl.
Yeah, I mean, Brody Little, Coach, as good as he is on the offensive end, he's even better on the defensive side.
He continues to get better and better, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All areas of his game.
Brody Little, guys, for you guys that don't know, I mean, Coach, you could make a strong argument. He's definitely, in my mind, a top 5 player in this region. When he comes to play, he's top 5 caliber. Especially the way he plays both sides of the ball. Now, A lot of people, I mean, I don't think anybody would have him, anywhere, other than, outside, I mean, obviously, you know who the top 2 players are, but, outside that, I think, he's in that mix, with the rest of the group.
And he, again, listen, leading Belfry to 20 wins, Darryl McCoy, 20-plus wins this year.
That's incredible in itself.
Yeah.
And like I said, the foundation was laid last year, and Brent Perry got this and named Coach of the Year, something truly impressive this year what Brent Perry's done, and they're just hoping that this won't end right here.
Both teams saying we don't want it to end tonight. We want to dance all night and dance a little longer, Kevin Jones.
Lexi Mapes, Kira Woolham stopping by the booth with us. How about that?
Yeah, we got them coming up all throughout the broadcast.
That's what makes D&D different.
Yeah.
We relate with the kids. The coach, as you're sitting here, real quick, want to again tell everybody you're watching the Gary C. Johnson Law pregame show, and we are 2:42 away from starting lineups, and this place is starting to fill up.
They'll be hanging from the rafters by the end of the evening, Darryl McCoy. You got Paintful Paint sort of close it out. Yeah, this is going to be a happening tonight.
They will, and again, guys, first quarter tonight will be sponsored by Al's Garage in Minnie, Kentucky. Hit Al's Garage up for all your mechanical needs if you're in Floyd County. Now, Martin County comes out of the locker room, and the place erupts right now. Coach, it's actually, this is the first time that I've seen this. Belfry may have as many fans as Martin County's got.
You would think. Here's the deal, right? Hour drive for Martin County, early tip.
Yeah.
There was some anticipation maybe Martin County wouldn't bring the same fan base they normally do because of the early tip.
Yeah, that's the thing that you worry about. But this place, I mean, the Cardinal fans will find the way to get here.
Yeah.
You'll see them flood in throughout the game.
That's right.
The guys, we're an interactive broadcast. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, down in the Jim Mar Service comment section below. Delano Salyer says Martin will smoke Belfry. Debbie Bench says go Belfry. Carla Sott says, hey friends, how you doing, Carla? Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Linda Brown says go Pirates. Tara New says let's go Pirates, and her favorite, Bryce Hagee. And that's Hammer Hagee to you, Coach.
Exactly right.
Roberta Bowen says let's go Cards. Leah Hassam says go MC basketball. Lake and Mead says cheering on my nephew Chase Hinkle and the Cards. So guys, remember, you guys are the star of the show. It's our fans and our sponsors that make this happen. So make sure you guys interact with us throughout. Hit that share button. And Kevin Jones says no way you guys get this to 500. I told him that's a cakewalk tonight.
I don't believe they do, Darryl. I just don't think they get it there.
Here we go. Let's tonight's officials out of the 13th region. Kevin Jones, who do we got?
We got Brian Yankee, Jeff Ely, and Shane Stewart, Darryl.
Coach, we've seen officiating. It's definitely going to take some getting used to as the teams. It's a completely different style than what 15th region is used to.
We mentioned this the last 3 days. The more we watch, it seems like maybe they watch for hand checks up top and they let them play down low.
Down low. You're 100% correct. And
man, I'm excited for this one, Coach.
Listen, it's a big-time game. I know you are, Kevin Jones.
I'm excited. I think I'm really excited, and I think I got 2 nervous partners right beside me.
You are correct. As we're going to go starting lineups, Martin County brought to you courtesy of Crum Funeral Home. As we'll hand this over to the PA announcer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Appalachian Wireless Arena for the boys in the basketball tournament. Brought to you by Community Trust Bank, Gearhart Communications, and Appalachian Wireless. Let's meet our starting lineups from the 57th District, the Martin County Cardinals. Starting in sophomore, number 2, Bryson Dial. And senior, number 1, Eli Mills. A junior, number 14, Braxton Keathley. Senior, number 21, Devin Maynard. And a sophomore, number 25, Brandon Morgan. The Cardinals. Martin County is led by head coach Jason James.
We're locked in
the
for this one.
Of the 60th District, the Belfry Pirates. Starting a junior, number 0, Carter Jude. A junior, number 1, Bryce Hagee. A senior, number 4, Peyton Owens. A junior, number 12, Bo Williams. A junior, number 23, Brody Little. The Pirates. Belfry is led by head coach Brent Perry.
And Brent Perry, second year at the helm, as him, he will take on, looks like they're going to present a milestone ball, coach, here pre-game. Carter Jude, 1,000 point club.
Wow, big time accomplishment.
Now, I think they honored him in districts, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's getting the double.
Yeah.
Why not, right?
Yeah, I think that's when they honored him first.
Well, he got it in the championship game, and they stopped and honored him, but today was the ball.
Yeah, big time accomplishment. Congratulations, Carter.
Chase Varney says, give me Belfry. Said, can't let Martin County get up threes and have to contest Keathley, or he will drop 40 points on us. Said, excited for this one. That's QB1 on Pond Creek, Chase Varney. First quarter again, that's sponsored by Al's Garage. You're going to have Bo Williams and Devin Maynard tipping off here. And Bo Williams going to, that's what I was going to say.
Can't catch it.
No, they're called jump ball.
You're going to have to re-jump that one.
Listen, I wish they'd go NBA rules, jump every time.
Right.
Yeah. And Devin Maynard, Martin County handles that one with ease. Just both players off time to Dawes. Matched up with Little out top. You know, Coach, I figured that coming out that they would not. This is what I thought. I thought they would have Peyton Owens on Braxton Keathley because you don't want to get Brody Little in foul trouble.
That's a good call by Coach Perry.
Yeah. Yeah, because Keathley, if you guys haven't seen him, this kid is ultra aggressive and he can get you in foul trouble in a hurry.
Martin County starting out in a man-to-man here. Different from what they did in the Class A. They went to a zone against Belfry.
Yeah. Little gets over to Williams. Jude back to Williams. Swings it over.
They got a mismatch there. Owens got the size advantage on Markham.
Oh, swatted by Devin Maynard. Here comes Keathley on the push, and he's got Owens all over him. If I was Owens, I'd have probably passed that on to the next guy.
Yeah, Owens was trying to body him as he went up the floor.
Yeah.
One thing about Peyton, one of the best defenders in the region.
Indeed.
And we've said that for a long time, Darryl.
You know, and the thing with Belfry, you know, it's going to be interesting. You know, Martin County, you know, right now, you know, they got Markham, Keathley, and Owens getting a little tangled up there, Coach, and them two once teammates.
Yeah, teammates for a couple of years.
Yeah, at Mullins. Keathley gets it down to Maynard. Maynard, he'll hand it off. Eli Mills comes, kicks it, and another turnover on Martin County, same spot.
Looked like they were trying to set up Markham for a three.
And you guys, if you guys haven't seen Braden Markham, this kid can defend, guys. The coach in the running for breakout player of the year.
Yes.
There's Brody Little. That's his spot. Off the mark. Here comes Dawes. Dawes coming up the left side. Stops, pops, and cannot drop. A little short there. The, you know, also, you know, Martin County, you got to remember, you know, they also got Big Al Moore on the bench, Coach, who when he comes in, he brings a lot of experience off the bench.
Alan Moore started 29 games of the year.
Was it 29?
Yes.
Yeah, so the you know, Martin County's got some experience coming off the bench, you know, that'll give him some more size.
Nice.
There's Hagee. Hagee left that one, caught his own air ball.
Well, you can't do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, that should have.
Yeah, caught his own air
been
ball.
a travel, but
officials didn't recognize it.
Yeah.
Hagee takes one more step there. He's got an easy lead.
He did.
Chase Varney says we need to appreciate these uniforms from both teams, said Sweet Unis.
Yes.
Bo Williams. Looking to inbound it here, having trouble. Gets out to Jude. Carter Jude, coach, another kid that can knock down that three ball.
Carter Jude deceptively good at getting to the rim, Darryl.
He is. You know, that's one part, though. I think he gets in trouble sometimes where he's a smaller guard. I think, you know, like if Carter, I think, would rely on his jump shooting a little more, he is a really good shooter. And, you know, I think sometimes he gets himself in trouble. Done a good job there getting to the rim and drawing the foul. You know, and he's, you know, a lot of people, he's got great court vision as well.
He does. Jude gets them both. Puts Belfry on the scoreboard first.
Ken Williams says as long as officials deems it's a shot, it's not a travel. Keathley, tough take by Keathley. Now here comes Jude, looks at the sideline for direction. You got Braden Markham, they'll swing it over to Hagee. Owens out top, Owens hands it off. Little with it out top, matched up with Bryson Dawes. See if Little tries to get downhill here.
I thought they were going to set a screen for him.
Yeah. Owens spins, tough shot. Off the mark. Devin Maynard clears the board. Here comes the Cards. Markham will hand it over to Keathley. Keathley calling for the screen. Oh, nice job. Goes left side. Call Owens. Off guard there. Kicks it up floor.
Got to get back.
Yeah. Peyton Owens with the finish. And again, Coach, Peyton Owens, if you remember last time that they was, or when Peyton Owens came here, he had a good game for Pike Central.
Got it.
And there's Markham for three.
They're bringing help from Markham's side.
Swing it back around. Jude back around. Little has Keathley on him. Little drives. Good defense by Keathley. Mills with the steal. And Bo Williams comes away, gets it back to Little. Little gets downhill. Peyton Owens gets the rebound. Back out. Hagee, or Williams, in and out.
Off and running.
Here comes Keathley. This is where he's dangerous in transition. And Peyton Owens, Keathley comes away with it. Nice take by Keathley.
Shoot two.
Yep. And this is what makes Keathley so special. He's one of the best at getting to the charity stripe. Wheeled that one in. Sharon Fitch said, I would like to know where all the Allamore fans are. The Donna Fletcher says, watch them from Fletcher Mountain.
Seven and 4 here at Darryl McCoy. Martin County with 3 early turnovers.
Jude Williams gets it over to Little. Yeah, that's what you got to protect the basketball. You know, if you're Martin County here, you know, I mean, you can't. Belfry can beat you, but if you protect the basketball and do what you should do, Coach, then, you know, you should be all right. But this Belfry team is dangerous enough to where they can knock you off. Here comes Keathley back the other way. Keathley stops, pops, and drops. Brent Perry wants a timeout. 3:31 to go here in the Al's Garage. First quarter, we'll be right back. If you're needing seal coating, blacktop, line striping, recapping, or brand new pavement, S&K Asphalt has you covered. They take pride in their work, they're fully insured, and they make sure every job is done right the first time. Whether it's residential driveways or a commercial parking lot, don't trust just anybody. Trust the professionals at S&K Asphalt Service. Give Anthony Hampton a call today at 606-471-4297 for a free quote. That's 606-471-4297. S&K Asphalt Services, paving the way across eastern Kentucky.
Smokey Armstrong with United Motorsports in Danville. Stop in today and check out the great deals on Can-Am, side-by-sides, and ATVs. And let the good times roll on a new Kawasaki plus promo financing available now. And savings up to $7,500 on selected units. Right now, get limited time offers on new Yamaha motorcycles. We've got new, pre-owned. We have parts, service, and financing to get you approved. United Motorsports in Danville, West Virginia.
And we're back here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Kevin Keathley, Kevin Jones, Darryl McCoy here in this Al's Garage first quarter. Right now, Martin County 9, Belfry 4 on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. Again, Craig Damon Furniture located right here in Pikeville will take care of all your furniture needs. Tell them D&D sent you and they may have a special deal waiting for you. Kevin Moses says Braxton can get cooking in a flash. Christina Vaughn says let's go Belfry. Darryl Jude says go Cards. Thomas Pridemore says jerseys look blue to me. John Meade says they told me I couldn't wear the gray uniforms, and that's true. John told me up at Shelby Valley that he would have to start the game with a technical if he did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, here comes Little.
Martin County standing that man.
Yeah, gets over to Hagee. Jude back out top. Little, nice thought there to get rid of it, but Owen's not ready for it. It'll be another turnover on the Pirates. And, Coach, that kills you when you turn it over out of timeouts.
And you had a nice little bounce pass for a layup.
Yeah, Brent Perry, Coach, one of the best at calling half-court sets.
Fourth turnover by Martin County here in the first quarter.
Yep. And around Jude will take the inbounds pass. Belfry right now needs to get a look here. Little goes baseline, right back out. Bo Williams thought about it. Sidestep, three-pointer up, no good. Keathley with the board. Here comes Keathley. He's got Mills on the wing. He's going to take it to the rack. Pull up, good. Now kick it ahead. Brody Little down the pipe. Nice job just beating the defense up the floor there. If you guys haven't seen, guys, Braxton Keathley, one of the best rebounding guards we've seen in the D&D era, averaged a double-double the last 2 years.
Nice spin move.
Yeah, great job by Devin Maynard there. And Devin Maynard, multi-sport athlete.
Man-to-man, Martin staying in that. A little surprised because they've been staying in that zone most of the year.
Coach, how about this? Sophie Atkins up here with us in the booth.
Peyton
nice
Owens
job.
Now
Yeah, Peyton Owens doing big things here. And Dawes dialing it up. Big shot for Bryson Dawes. 16-8 right now. They got them doubled up. Belfry doubled up on the scoreboard.
And think about this. You not commit 4 turnovers, it may be a larger lead.
Yeah, and Little did travel.
As you notice, the 13th region officials pay heavy. They pay attention to that up top, a lot of what's going on there.
I agree.
Looks like they're going to try to maybe, I thought they might run a run and jump at Braxton.
Swings it back around, Markham looking for Keathley, back door, nice job. Count it! Braxton Keathley going to go to the line for a chance at an old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity.
Going to check in. I believe that's on Peyton Owens, Darryl McCoy. Am I right on that? Peyton Owens, second personal. So in comes Colton Young. Now here's the thing. Do they match Young up with Keathley?
He sinks it.
That was a really nice set ran there for Braxton.
It was.
Did you say Young with
Keathley?
That would probably be a bad day. Yeah, I love Colton, but I don't know he can, he is a shot blocker. I don't know it. He's ready to guard a likes of Braxton Keathley out on the perimeter.
Nice move by Jude.
Yeah, Jude, tough take. And that's the thing, Carter Jude's been the calming force for the Pirates this year. When they go through droughts, And there's Mills, nice job, activity. And Dawes with the rebound. Dawes goes middle, kicks out. Mills sinks it.
Oh, my. Mills, you know, he can be a flamethrower.
He can. Coach, Eli Mills really, you talking about a kid that can give you a spark. Watch out. 5. Oh, no, Devin Maynard missed it. And Belfry's got numbers, kicks it through. Hagee with the bucket.
He took off too soon, guys.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's a turnover. So you call that 5 turnovers, right? Got to push on Little. Can't get away with that here in the 15th region tournament. A lot of that goes on.
That's his first. I thought that was Brody's second. That was his first.
A lot of that goes on in the 15th region. A lot of pushing and grabbing. Not going to happen here in the 15th region tournament.
That's Keathley. Keathley straight down the pipe, goes up, tough shot. Not able to come away with it. Here comes Little. Off the mark. We'll end the first quarter of play. It's a 10-point lead right now. Martin County on top of Belfry. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Hey, 15th Region fans, ready to take your next event to the next level? Make it unforgettable with Hurley's Jump Zone, your local source for inflatables, water slides, mechanical bowls, laser tag, foam parties, shaved ice, and professional event lighting. Planning a birthday, school event, church gathering, or team celebration? They've got everything you need to bring the fun. And don't forget, show your team spirit at home with custom lighting services that make your house shine on game night. Hurley's Jump Zone, where the party starts. Call today and let the fun begin.
At Black Diamond Excavation Crew, we've got over 100 years of combined operating experience, from demolition and land prep to ditching and cleanup. Proudly serving Mingo, Logan, Pike, Martin, and surrounding counties. Give us a call today for a free estimate or message us on Facebook at Black Diamond Excavation Crew, LLC.
And we're back here, guys, on the Matt Hager Law second quarter. As you see Braxton Keathley right now, he's been the hot hand for Martin County. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Kevin Jones on the call. You're watching the 15th Region Tournament on the D&D Sports Network. Dawes comes out, coach. They'll swing it across the floor. Belfry sitting in a zone. It's like a 1-2-2, coach. Off the mark.
Stepped on the line, going to go back to Belfry. Yeah, Belfry showing zone here, Darryl.
Let's see, Belfry's, they've had their opportunities, coach. They just got to capitalize on them, on the turnovers.
4 turnovers for Martin County in that first quarter.
There's Little. Hagee. Battling, Hagee rips it away, goes up, gets the bucket. That's a strong take by Bryce Hagee. Talk about a kid that's put work in the weight room.
Fighting for possessions, right?
Yeah. Now they're fighting for their lives, coach, as they're down on the scoreboards by 8.
Darryl, that's Martin County's 5th turnover, and really 6th if you include the missed layup coming back down the floor.
Yeah. I agree. Donna Fletcher says D&D's the place to be. Coach Pachacho says he's watching from a soccer field in Boyd County, said watching his man Braxton.
He's everywhere, right?
He is. He's state champ, Tony Pachacho. Little gets it down to Hagee, and a lot of contact let go there. There's Keathley, spins. Good defense by Belfry. Markham swings over to Dawes. Dawes off the mark. Here comes Jude. Jude kicks it down to Young. Young loses it. And now Belfry having the turnover woes. Here comes Dawes on the take. Dawes loses it. Bo Williams comes away with it. Jude kicks up the floor to Little. Little spins and swatted by Maynard. Comes back the other way. Keathley on the break. Keathley with the finish.
6 turnovers by Martin County here, Darryl.
Braxton Keathley, the best transition finisher that we've seen in the D&D era. They'll swing it over to Bo Williams. Gets over to Jude. Jude back out to Hagee.
Martin County staying in that man, Darryl. A little surprised by that. They ain't switched at all.
Oh, KJ, they've already beat you. There's 550 watching.
All right. I don't think they can get it to 1,000.
There's Hagee. He's off the mark. Colton Young skies for the rebound. Had it stripped away by Markham. Keathley wide open on the break. Watch out! And Keathley gets the finish. Martin County jumps up huge on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard, 26-14.
Well, Darryl, you nailed something. Belfry all of a sudden here to start the second period. They have 3 turnovers to start the second period. So
they've been the sloppy team here in this Matt Hager Law second quarter, and you're down. You've got to kind of curve this momentum and get some stops on defense. The way to beat Martin County, dang sure, ain't getting in a foot race with them, because I promise you'll get run off in a hurry.
Oh, yeah, I won my bet, guys. Y'all owe me some money, because I said he'd get his 9 to get his 1,000 for the year. He's got 15. We're doing good.
There you go. I didn't even think about that.
Braxton Keathley with 1,000 points this season. Just think, we celebrate career 1,000-point balls. He's got 1,000 this season, folks.
He's got a legit chance to get over 4, don't he, Coach?
He's inching closer.
Yep. And Jude. Jude matched up with Markham. He'll hand it over. Swings it over to Williams. Williams back to Little. Little goes baseline.
Nice job on Little there.
And right now he had Jackson Pack wide open.
Checking in, right?
Yeah. There's
He's
Little.
Minutes.
Nice job by Little. Goes in, misses the layup. Pack with the rebound. Put back. Good. And, Coach, you know Jackson Pack wants to play good against Martin County. That's where he transferred from during the preseason. Jackson Pack, guys, the kid set to be one of the rising stars in the future of Martin County, Coach, and made the transfer to Pond Creek and had a really good year. Nice job by Keathley off the mark, and Maynard gets the rebound and the putback. Here comes Jude back the other way. Jude hands it over. Back out to Little. Little looking to get downhill. He'll hand it back to Hagee. Hagee over to Jude. Jude.
Jude's been very effective getting downhill, Darryl.
Right there, had it stripped away by Keathley. Great defense. Keathley on the break. Finger roll finish, good.
I think Keathley's got 3 or 4 steals, don't he?
He's got 2 I know of.
Now they'll swing it back around. Bo Williams. Williams gets over to Hagee. Back out to Little. Little guarded by Markham. Right here's where Little's got to go exactly. Brody Little, anytime he sees that matchup, he's got to attack, because, he's got a huge size advantage on Markham, strength and height.
That's Braden Markham's second personal. Keep an eye on that one. Alan Moore getting ready to check in.
B.J. Collins says, rooting for my boys from Belfry, says somewhere in Bon Air in Aruba.
Oh, well.
B.J., he's the compliance officer at Belfry. B.J. does a tremendous job with them kids up there.
Yes. Alan Moore checking in, Darryl McCoy. Big time integral part of Martin County's success this year.
He is. It'd be interesting to see him and Jackson Pack go at it here.
I saw my man Jackson Estridge a minute ago when I went to the
Estridge in the building, huh?
And
we need to get Estridge in the gym with me one more time, Darryl McCoy. We need to work a little bit.
I need him on the floor again.
They got we're on a D&D Sports media timeout here. Hilton Homes of Ivell says there's nearly 600 tuning in on Facebook. Lisa and Jamie Hilton says. Jeremy Penson says, finally tuning in, had to work late. By the way, guys, you want to get your tires worked on, Punk's Tires has D&D Sports Network blasting on their TV in their waiting room for all you folks who wants to keep up on the kids while you're getting your tires worked on. Punk's Tires, the place to go. We see Lisa and Jamie Hilton says 551 tuning in. John Burling says MC not looking the best. I think they're looking pretty dang good right now. And Bud Montgomery says glad to be able to see the game live on D&D. Said he's glad to be part of the 500 from Cave Run. Miranda Bradford tuning in, proud D&D fan. And Al's Garage says he's watching from Al's Garage. We got to see Al last night, guys. Fine feller. If you're in Floyd County in the mini area, go hit him up for all your automotive needs. That's Al's Garage. Now, Kevin Keathley, Kevin Jones, Darryl McCoy here in this Matt Hager Law second quarter. Speaking of Matt Hager, let's look at the Matt Hager fan cam here and see who the fans in the stands are. Kevin Jones, you see some of the Cardinal faithful over there. And right now, I mean, you know, it's been all Martin County here in the early going, but, you know, Belfry, you're just waiting for them to try to turn the tide here. And you see front row over there on the Martin County side. Oh, that's the Belfry fan section.
That is no.
Yeah.
That's the Belfry.
Yeah, that's the Belfry fan section
They're
over there.
putting the fan sections this year behind the benches.
Yeah. Martin County's on the other end. We'll get them next trip. Here comes Bryson Dawes. Belfry, coach extending that zone out.
Yes, they are. Big time extension on it.
Keathley. Now swing it over, and Mills, he buries it. He knew that was in there. And right now, Belfry better watch out because they're on the verge of getting their doors blew in and going to have to make a trip to Big Al's Garage.
That's Keathley's third assist. And you see how they watch that up top. They don't allow a lot of stuff to go on.
It's called on Alan Moore.
The good news for Martin County, Devin Maynard has 0 fouls. That's great news if you're a Martin County fan. Because that means in the second half, you know, he can really go to work.
There's Little wide open, top of the key three, couldn't convert. Pack chasing down. Keathley comes around with the board. You know, Coach, this is what I told you when we was over. There's Mills off the mark. I told you when we was eating pregame meal at the mine that you would see Logan Barker early to try to see if they could do anything.
Oh.
Nice pass. Count it. Peyton Owens going to go to the line for a chance at an old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play opportunity.
If you're going to foul, that's 2 on Alan Moore, just like that, Darryl McCoy.
And, you know, Coach, Logan Barker, you know, I knew that they would be a point in this game where he'd come in and they was going to try him on Keathley. You know, he's out there to just defend. You know, he's a kid that can knock down shots, but make no mistake about it, he's out there to play defense.
They're really extending that zone. They're trying to take away any drives.
It's over Barker. As it, Keathley working down, swings it back around. Dawes, he's off the mark. Keathley with another rebound, step back three. He's off the mark. Pack grabs the board, gets it to Jude. Pirates on the push. Little shake, bake, pull up, and nails it. Now, Coach, don't look now. We got a 10-point ball game.
10-point game, and just like that, off of a and one opportunity has fueled a 5-0 run.
A 30-second timeout. Now, the Bruce and Amanda Collins says they see Ace Cottle. Gage Burgett says he's tuning in from Greasy Creek. The Tina Grace says watching from lovely Kentucky. My grandson Malachi is playing for the Martin County Band. Well, let's see if we can get a good look at Malachi over here. Coach, both bands well represented, and they've done a good job all night up to this point.
They have.
You know, shout out to the band directors at both schools. Now, Martin County 33-23. And, Coach, if you're Belfry, if you can go into the locker room down single digits, it's a huge win.
You're feeling really good.
Yeah. You know, Coach, I wasn't here for the All-A game. I was, I think I was in Charleston. In that game, was they a point when Martin County was up big on them?
It was kind of 7 to 10-ish.
Yeah.
For the first half, and Belfry ended up making a run. They just wouldn't go away, kind of like right now.
And back Jude. Swings it over to Barker. Barker to Little. Nice pass down to Owens. Owens, good job getting Maynard in the air.
No reason to leave your feet. And that's going to be Maynard's first foul.
And Owens doing a good job right now getting to the free throw line, Coach.
Yes, Owens had 7 points. Got 2 shots coming.
Casey Matney New says said Braxton Keathley's hard to beat, but Belfry can do it. Michael Trent says watching from Barboursville, Kentucky. Go Coach Perry. Connor Thacker watching from Mud Creek. And Jacob Lucas watching from Paducah. Second one up, no good. Rebound Maynard. 9-point ball game. Keathley with the ball out top. And Jude gets him out on the break. Jude going to take it all the way himself. Nice tie up. Here comes Dawes back the other way. He's got numbers. Alan Moore with the finish.
Nice finish by Moore.
Yep.
Nice defense by Bryson Dawes.
Great defense making up for that turnover. By the Cards, Jude matched up out top, gets it back to Little. 1:07 to go. You know, Coach, if I'm Belfry right here, I'm going to probably wind this down and take the last shot here.
Yeah, you don't want any momentum to swing, continue to swing.
No.
You cut this from a 15-point deficit to 11.
And Jude gets down, gets it over to Owens. Owens, nice job. Great hang time by Owens. And now Martin County going to have a chance. And Coach James says 1 shot, screaming 1 shot at him. Dawes is on the far side. Barker on Dawes out top. Dawes swings it back around to Maynard. Maynard hands it to Dawes. Gets it to Maynard. Maynard cross court to Mills. Mills swings it over to Keathley. Keathley straight down the pipe. Tough take. Rims out. Maynard. And Pack deters the shot. The 35-26 is the score. Belfry has cut it to single digits, but Martin County controlled the first half. We'll talk about it when we return on the Pikeville Medical Center halftime show.
No, he's not here.
I don't
All right, back here on the D&D Sports Network, halftime of this opening game on Thursday night.
Pikeville Medical Center halftime show.
Pikeville Medical Center halftime show.
Right.
And it is Martin County 35, Belfry 26. And Belfry made a run there, trailed by as many as 15. And Belfry cut it, a single-digit game. That's exactly what you want as you go into the locker room down 9. Scoring breakdown for Belfry. Peyton Owens coming up big, 10 points to lead Belfry. Brody Little with 6 points. And Bryce Hagee and Carter Jude both with 4 points. For Martin County, Braxton Keathley with 17. Eli Mills with 6 points. Devin Maynard with 4 points. And that's your score and breakdown for Martin County.
Yeah, as you sit there and look, this is one of them situations, Martin County, the way that Belfry's played, if Martin County would have took advantage, they should be up 15-20 right now. Belfry very fortunate to only be down 9, but, it's, one of them second half, you hope to clean up them issues, and we've seen Martin County do that several times, allow teams in the first half to hang around and then second half come out and really control things.
Turnovers early for Martin County really kept us probably from being a 16-point, 15, 16-point lead. Just as you nailed it, Darryl, a couple of times they were trying to look for back cutters that wasn't there. So if you're Martin County, you want to value the ball and get as many shots because that's Martin County's game, right? As many shot opportunities as you can get at the rim.
Yeah, that's absolutely. Martin County, I thought the big change in the game was there toward the end of the second half. Belfry started slowing the pace. If you allow Martin County to run, I promise you there's not a team in the region that can run with Martin County. But Belfry started slowing the pace, taking advantage of their opportunities, getting a couple of stops on defense, and you look, and now you gave yourself a fighting chance to come out in the second half.
Yeah, you don't want to go to the locker room and look and say, wait a minute, we're down 16-18 against a team that very tough to score with them. Yeah. And now you got an opportunity here.
You got a real opportunity, and it's one of them. And here's another point. I thought the game changed when Jackson Pack come in.
Yeah, he gave big-time minutes, and that's where that spilled over. And we talked about this at Tug Valley. The way he played at Tug Valley, if you're Coach Perry, how do you not at least see what he can do in varsity action?
You're spot on. I thought the second half of the season that he's deserved varsity minutes. And, how about that? It comes right here against his former team. So, if there's a kid that you knew was going to step up, it's that kid. He's got a huge chip on his shoulder, and right now he's played well for the Pirates.
He has, Darryl.
Let's go to the Jim Mar Service comment section. Matt Smith says, but if Belfry would have converted on Martin County's turnovers, it could have been Belfry up by 9. Yeah, that's true, too. The Casey Matney News says, come out strong after halftime, slow the game down. Belfry said, you can cut this deficit and to a lead. Danny Blackburn says, JC will win it all. Zach Thacker says, is this the only game tonight? No, Zach. Directly after the game, Zach, you will have Pikeville versus Paintsville. So another good game coming up on a nightcap. And Tiny Ward says, good second quarter. Barbara Maynard watching from Fort Gay. Belfry got to come out strong, Timothy Eflin says. And Jamie Hager says, listening while I'm on my way to Tennessee. So let's real quick, let's go over sponsors for tonight. Guys, make sure you vote. Amanda Blackburn-Muncie, Magistrate, District 1. Brian Morris for Judge Executive. Brian Morris has done a great job in the jails. Let him do that same job for Pike County. Vote Brian Morris, Judge Executive. Rodney Scott for Sheriff. Pike County's never been safer as it has under the tutelage of Rodney Scott. Make sure you vote Rodney Scott this upcoming election. Mountaineer Buildings. Mountaineer Buildings right now, locations throughout Kentucky, West Virginia, and Ohio. Punts Tires. Hilton Homes of Ivell. Willie Crace, Republican State Representative. S&K Asphalt. Pikeville Medical Center. Food Fair. TRW Vendors Market. And also want to thank Matt Hager Law, Clayton Homes, George Swain at State Farm. And we're going to have the George Swain halftime interview in just a second. I want to thank Sal's Steakhouse. Go to Sal's, pound for pound, best restaurant in Pikeville, Kentucky. Hurley's Jump Zone, Pro Cleaners, Crum Funeral Home. Also want to thank Jason Fields for Jeller 2026. I want to thank Nick Markin for Jeller in Martin County. Butcher's Towing, Warfield Market, Tommy's Auto Sales, 23 Camper Sales, Mitchell Ferris for Senate. Man Toyota, man, what a deal. Lucas & Sons Funeral Home, Gary C. Johnson Law, Jessica Click, District 1 Commissioner, Black Diamond Excavation Crew, The Mine, located right here across from Appalachian Wireless Arena, Larry Frisbee, District 1 Commissioner, Johnson County, and Al's Garage, located in Minnie, Kentucky. As Kevin Keathley, Kevin Jones, Darryl McCoy on the call here, and as we got Blaine Keathley.
Blaine Keathley with D&D Sports Network. Coach, I know they went on a little run there, but you guys took the momentum back towards the end of the first half. What sparked that run for you guys to dig back into this lead?
I think just us getting some transition buckets offensively. Like, we made shot. It's the first time all year we ain't made a three in the first half, so we got to get some buckets at the rim, and we were able to do that last little segment right there. So it gave us some energy going into halftime.
Coach, you know they're bringing Devin over from the backside a lot for protection, coming over help side, got a couple blocks, but then I saw you guys started sneaking a guy down for that back down drop off. Was that something that happened naturally, or was that something that was discussed in a timeout?
That was discussed in a timeout, definitely. Devin, he crashes the glass awful hard, so we needed to put a guy on him, put a little bit more pressure on him at the rim, and we talked about that in the timeout, made an adjustment.
Good luck, Coach. Back to you guys.
You seen wise words from Brent Perry there. That's Martin Count or Belfry's adjustments they got to make here. And again, Brent Perry alluded that's the first half of the year where Belfry hasn't made a three-pointer.
And listen, remember, folks, you go back to that semifinal game, All-A region right here, just about 5 weeks ago, Darryl McCoy, and Belfry hit 15 threes in that game.
That's incredible. I mean, you're talking about, you can tell that was one of the things Martin County focused on there, coming into this game, and they've done a great job of cutting down on Belfry's three-ball attempts.
Yes, they have.
And they, as I tell you, there's 4 minutes to go. We'll step aside, and we'll be right back after a quick commercial break. You're watching the Pikeville Medical Center halftime show. And we are back here on the Pikeville Medical Center halftime show. Kevin Keathley, Kevin Jones, Darryl McCoy, Blaine Keathley on the call tonight as we got 15th region tournament action here in this third quarter, brought to you courtesy of Hilton Homes of Ivor. Hilton Homes of Ivor will help you get in your dream home today. Call Jamie and Lisa for all your home care needs. Right now they got all sizes. I like their farmhouse edition myself. And that's what, I got a growing family. I'm going to have to make a trip there soon. Hilton Homes of Ivor, Coach.
Yes. And listen, they'll treat you like family, right?
They do. Two of the finest, proud Floyd Countyans as well.
Coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Belfry basketball.
Now, it's going to be Belfry's ball first here, 35-26. 9-point ball game as we start the second half here. Carter Jude matched up with Markham out top.
Markham said a lot of that second period. He had 2 fouls, Darryl.
Yeah, I really like that kid. Got a bright future. Owens, nice dump off, and Hagee not ready for it.
On the go.
Coming back the other way, Keathley gets it to the corner. Shot up, Mills buries it. That's the way you want to start the second half if you're Martin County.
Absolutely.
Jude with the blow-by. Jude goes up, can't convert. Hagee hands it to Jude. Jude back out to Little. Little.
I thought it looked like he was going to take that one.
Yeah, I thought he was too. And I think right now that's something that Belfry's got to look at is, try to get some clean looks. Right there it is. Little off the mark, and ball's going to go to Martin County. Belfry fans upset. Well, I think the Belfry fans have a case, but I think that if they'd have done it, they'd have had to call the foul.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You could either gave him the ball or called the foul.
Yeah. Dumps it down. Keathley gets it tied up. Possession arrow stay with the Cardinals.
Nice look by Markham. Nice job by Jude to deflect that.
Yep. Brendan Markham says, I love Braden Markham. The KC News says, whoever's bumping the 2000s hip-hop, adrenaline is pumping.
I believe that is our guy Sam, right?
Yeah, Sam does a great job over there. He's a Pike Central guy. Swings it over. Markham off the mark. Rebound, Bo Williams. Coach,
go ahead.
That's a part that I think Bo Williams has to. Yeah, here you go. Eli Mills, great job. And that's what Mills and Markham are so good at, Coach, creating havoc on the defensive end.
Absolutely. And that you nailed something I was literally getting ready to say about Bo Williams. If he adds that part of his game, rebounding, man.
He's going to be a hot prospect if he does that. At his size, he needs to be double-digit rebounds. Nice job, Bo Williams. Can't convert. Keathley comes away with it. Here comes Keathley on the push. He's going to stop. Long three. Sinks it. Braxton Keathley from Inez.
The parking lot.
Yeah, with the three-pointer there as he tells the fans, get on your feet. And you see they oblige there. Martin County fans really excited. And listen, that kid right there you're talking about. And look, Coach, look who we got in the stands with a camera. Parker Watts.
Okay, Parker Watts. The original elevator man.
Absolutely. Look at him over there. He says, hey,
he's got a new profession.
Yeah, you got Macy Maynard, Braden Eastet, Parker Watts. You got all the Martin County stars over there.
Parker said, I got a camera for the Matt Hager fan cam.
Yeah, hey, there you go. Now, Matt Hager fan cam, you see right here, Martin County fans in the stands. And here's interesting. You see Peyton Davis, Parker Watts over on the Martin County side. And then on the Belfry side, you see their former teammate, Jackson Estridge. KCU players on different sides of the court tonight.
Look right here. Our man down there, Blaine Keathley's got the Pikeville Panthers there ready to go here, Darryl.
Yeah, Pikeville coming out. Going to be really interesting to see. See if Pikeville can knock off Paintsville, one of the hottest teams in the region right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, Paintsville playing well at the right time. 17-point lead, Martin County.
Here comes Jude. Hands it over to Little. Swings it back. Williams back over to Jude. And Williams, nice look. Yeah, dumps it down. Hagee on the other side. Good ball movement. Nice high-low action.
Three-quarter court by Belfry.
Swings it back out to Dawes.
Markham looking for a dribble handoff.
Dawes, a little shake, bait, kicks over to Markham. Coach Markham got kind of a push shot.
Nice spin move.
Swings it back around. Jude, he's got Little. Hands it over. Brody Little right now feeling it.
Hesitation drive.
Yeah, nice job, and he's going to draw the foul. I think that's going to be on Maynard.
Going to be on the floor.
Yeah. Little was calling shoot, and the ref said no, sir.
Bo Williams inbound.
Yeah, he gets it in to Owens. Owens back around to Jude, to Little. You know, and Coach, I like Belfry being aggressive, trying to get to the rim. You know, keep Martin County, in a little bit of foul trouble.
If you get them in foul trouble, you've got some things to work with in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Little getting downhill. Nice drive. Little with the finish.
Little now with 8 points.
Here comes Dawes. Dawes gets it over to Keathley. Keathley spins middle. Nice take. And he draws the foul. Peyton Owens going to get called with it.
Going to be Owens' third.
Got to be careful.
It's going to be
Bo Williams.
Yeah, Bo Williams.
Jacoby Quall says Braxton's pulling from no man's land. The Ann Parsley says they're watching from London. Guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up.
$15.
Brings it back around, Jude. Jude back over to Williams. Williams to the wing. Owens goes baseline. Nice job by Owens. He's off the mark. And Dawes chases down the rebound. Dawes pushes ahead to Markham over to Keathley. Keathley with the bucket.
Good ball movement.
Yeah, great ball movement. Belfry again got to be careful here. Down 17. Swings it over to Jude.
Nice.
Yeah, good job by Carter Jude.
Carter Jude, man, just so good.
Pull up, no good. Mills. 43-40 Hazard up on Knott Central in the first round of the 14th region tournament.
That's the first round, Darryl?
Yeah.
Hazard got beat in the championship game, so they had to match up with one
That's
of the winners.
right.
Yeah. So there's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back. If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service, that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE. And we're back here at Appalachian Wireless Arena. And you see the cheerleaders right now trying to get Belfry back to where they can make this a ball game. But Martin County has come out strong in the second half on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. It's a 15-point lead for the Cards over the Pirates right now.
Big possession here, Darryl McCoy for Belfry.
Huge possession. The huge possession for Belfry. You know, especially out of the timeout, you want to make sure you convert here.
You see Martin going to extend here, Darryl.
Yeah, Martin County. Let's see. Now hand it over to Jude. Jude hands it back to Bo Williams. Little. He's got Maynard on him here. Swings it back over to Jude, wide open. And Jude off the mark. Peyton Owens with the rebound, and he missed a wide open bunny there. Here comes Keathley. Keathley leaves it to Mills. He's off the mark. And they're going to get Maynard with the foul. They say second.
Second personal, Darryl.
Yeah. Jude, or Little, gives it over to Williams. Williams up to Owens.
Nice.
Owens spins.
Walk with it.
Yep.
That sub's coming. Logan Barker checking in, Darryl. You've been high all year long on Logan Barker.
Listen, I like Logan Barker. I think, the first half changed when you brought Barker and Pack in, and you're trying to see if you can get lightning in a bottle once again. The Barker transferred from Mingo Central, 3-and-D type player. Swings it to the wing, extra pass to Keathley. Keathley picked up by Barker.
Brody now matched. Well, they're running a zone here.
Swings it over, corner pocket, three, Markham sinks it. Braden Markham buries it. Now Jude.
Over and back, carried the ball. Told you the officials watch guard play in the 13th more than they do the post play.
Yeah, that
they don't let a lot go.
That's a tough call. That's a tough call to see for any official to make. Especially on the opposite side of the floor, but he thought he seen something. There goes Keathley. Keathley goes in, and off the mark, Maynard had it stripped.
There you go. A lot allowed underneath.
Yeah, you talked about that. They allowed them to play down low, but call it tightly out top. And Jude, they got him with the travel.
They did.
You can't stand up once you go down, right?
No, you can't stand back up after you went down.
Right now, Belfry, this is a pivotal moment, down 18 with 2:09 to go. Martin County, they get up Devin Maynard. Maynard goes right at Pack.
Devin Maynard makes it a 20-point game here.
Yeah, largest lead of the game for the Cardinals. Little working on Dawes.
I told you again, as long as official's not going to allow that guard to be hounded, hassled, or pulled or pushed.
But they'll let you be physical in the post.
They let you be ultra physical in the post, though.
Well, this Chapmanville up 48-10 on 0-22 Lincoln County in the first round of the playoffs in West Virginia. Let's swing it back around. Little stops, pops, and can't drop. Markham with the rebound. Markham gets it over to Keathley. Here comes Keathley on the push. Keathley.
Nice pass.
Yeah, good look by Keathley. Finds Devin Maynard for an easy deuce.
That's Keathley's 5th assist, Darryl.
Hey. There's Jude.
We got a bench warning.
All right, now wheels falling off for Coach Perry over there. You can tell he's not happy. (54-32).
Belfry still not hit a three, Coach.
That big difference from
15,
just
right?
5 weeks ago.
There's Jude. He's going to drive, kicks it to Little. Little gets over to Hagee. Hagee drives.
Nice move.
Yeah, good move by Hagee. 20-point ball game. Mills wide open. Yeah, he's all day, every day. You give him Matt Cleanham a look.
He likes this arena, don't he?
He does.
See, coming back, Jude.
Nice take.
Goes in. And Devin Maynard, their kick ahead to Keathley. Keathley just led him a little too much on that one, as it'd be Belfry's basketball. 39 seconds to go here on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. Martin County 57, Belfry 36. And right there, Braxton Keathley just playing the passing lanes perfect there. Keathley held up and got the easy bucket.
Third steal of the game.
Jude brings it back over to Little. There you go, Brody Little. Nice take by Little.
Nice take by Brody.
Yeah. Keathley, three-quarters court shot, no good. 59-38 is the score as Martin County all over Belfry as we head into the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
It's going down. Meet me in the. Meet me in the. Meet me in the. It's going down.
Guys, it's going down at 23 Camper Sales. Don't delay your dreams any longer. Come to 23 Camper Sales, where your dream camper is waiting.
And we're back here as we start the Jason Fields for Jailer in Pike County fourth quarter. Kevin Keathley, Kevin Jones, and Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching the D&D Sports Network. Craig Damon Furniture, 59-38. Martin County leads Belfry.
Nice jumper.
Yeah, tough angle. Hagee with the rebound, put back good. You know, if you're Brent Perry, that's what you're telling your guys. Like, listen.
Hagee's done his part.
Yeah, I mean, you know, are we going to come out here? Good timeout by Coach James.
I don't know. I wouldn't have used that timeout in that situation, Darryl. Keathley had to spin up the baseline, and he called a timeout as he was spinning to go up the baseline. So now you use a timeout in a situation where you may need it down the stretch.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, that trap was over there. But you know, Coach James may have seen a different angle than we did. Over there, but it's one of them. You know, you know, unless Belfry does something different, you know, it don't matter whether they save the timeout or not, because Belfry's got a lot of making up to do.
A lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, absolutely. We see my man down here. Last night, that young man was he was on one down there, and he come up to the booth, said, "Thank you for putting me on camera." There he is again. But coming out here on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard right now, it's a 19-point advantage. Martin County on top of Belfry. Let's see Martin County here. Belfry coming out full court pressure. You know, these first 3 minutes of this fourth quarter is pivotal for Belfry.
We saw Huntington Prep trail Martin County by 16 with 4 minutes to play.
Mills over.
Yeah, Mills off the mark.
All the way down, all the way out.
Yeah, I've seen wilder things happen. You know, Seen Lawrence County come back down 18
Got 2 minutes.
with 4 minutes to go. Yeah, and then at 2 minutes, it was a tied ball game.
Yes.
In 2.5 minutes.
That was a Floyd Central. I remember that game.
Yeah. Let's swing it back over to Owens. Owens, he's going to go down. Nice job, met by Maynard. Tough shot, Jude. Jude goes up with it. He leaves it short. And Belfry, they've just missed some easy opportunities. And yeah, I don't think that was as bad as it looked. I think Mills done a good job selling that. I think
It's going to be a technical otherwise on Hagee here. The 2 shots for Martin County on the ball.
Yeah, I think Hagee definitely, definitely fouled him and held on to him way longer. But I think the slinging, I think, was a combination of the slinging and maybe a good sell job.
Yeah.
Credit Eli Mills. Great players are able to do that. Keathley going to step to the line here.
Mr. Automatic at the free throw line, right?
There you go, Kevin Jones. You jinxed him.
The old announcer's jinx. Not
Yeah.
for Keathley, though.
28 points for Keathley.
Heck of a performance for that young man. First round of the 15th region tournament. 21-point lead. Martin County has the ball. And the thing you hate about that is Belfry was starting to build a little momentum. And it curved it in a hurry. And Belfry, their big thing, they've missed a lot of easy shots tonight. Dawes swings it back over to Markham.
Nice pass.
Yeah.
Good ball movement.
Yeah. Great ball movement. And what you got to do here is, if you're Belfry, you got to start shooting some 3 balls here. You can't keep trading
Nice
baskets.
take by Brody. Fought through it.
Yeah, you got a huge deficit to overcome, and you just trading baskets with them, you're never going to get ahead. Swings it back around. Maynard gets downhill. Good recovery by Owens. Swings it back over. And Barker comes away with the steal. Logan Barker. And he draws the foul. Young man comes in, again transferred from Mingo Central. His family from Belfry. He graduated with his uncle, Danny Wanker Steenberger. The Miranda Bradford says Braxton's melting the necks. Jacob Lucas says he's ready for these Panthers.
If you're Martin County, you can't get a situation where you got to keep it in your best ball handler's hands.
Swinging around. Maynard going to work on Williams. And Owens comes down. Dawes goes baseline. Dawes cuts middle. Nice dump off. Maynard with an easy bucket. Now swing it up to Little. Little stops, pops, and can't drop. And another rebound for Braden Markham. He's done a good job on the glass. Markham gets it to Maynard. Maynard cross court. Wide open. Off the mark, Bryson Dawes. Here comes Little the other way. Nice take by Little. Couldn't finish. And they're going to call a foul on Barker. Good foul.
Saved the layup.
Mickey Crum says, shoot 3, boys. Stop passing the ball. That's just the team third. Keathley matched up with Jude. And they'll get Jude. And we thought they're going to call it ticky-tacky out top, and they're definitely not going to allow hand checking.
Yeah, you can't push up the floor if you're a defender. Got to play with your feet.
Nice.
Yeah, good luck. Bryson Dawes with the bucket. Here comes Little. Little over to Jude. Jude, he's going to go middle. Nice dump off. Owens with the bucket. Now swing it around. And finger roll finish by Dawes. Back-to-back buckets for Bryson Dawes. They'll kick it up the floor. Owens, alley-oop.
They're going to count that.
Yeah, they're called go-10.
And right now, Martin County's perfectly content in playing up and down.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
Right
mean,
into their
you got a
hands
large
now.
lead, yeah. I mean, yeah, and right now, I mean, listen, barring a gigantic miracle, it's going to be Martin County advancing in this one. The Keathley going to draw the foul. 69-47, 22-point lead. Ryan Mills says, go Cards, watching from over 8,400 miles away. Manila, Philippines, said, while on business trip, thanks for the broadcast. Well, Ryan, we thank you. That's our sponsors making that possible. The Willis Ford said, who is Martin County's actual competition in the 15th region? Well, in Johnson Central, definitely. And then you never know the two teams that played next. Paintsville and Pikeville, the winner of them, could give them a good game. And there's Devin Maynard coming over, couldn't get it. Belfry with the bucket. Markham passes ahead, swings it. Off the mark was Dawes. Mills loses it. Ball's going to go to the Pirates. D&D Sports Network media timeout here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We'll step aside, be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
With tax season coming up, make the smart decision with your money. Stop at Tommy's Auto Sales in Inez, Kentucky. Right now you can get cars, trucks, and SUVs at the best prices around. Tommy's Auto Sale is a proud supporter of the Martin County Cardinals and all Mountain athletes. And we're back here, and it's Jason Fields for Jeller, fourth quarter of play. Kevin Jones, Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call. Right now, Martin County up big, 71-49 on the Craig David Furniture scoreboard.
Darryl McCoy, Keathley with 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Wow.
Yeah. This one here, yeah, I think we can go ahead and announce the double quick player of the game, and it's going to go to Warren Braxton Keathley. There's nobody even close to rivaling him for it as he's filled the stat sheet here tonight.
I'll tell you who's had Bryce Hagee and Peyton Owens has played well for Belfry. If they've had any,
I agree with you. I think they've played really well.
Brody's came alive here in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that's where Belfry at. I thought nice job. Jude played well. Brody, these are games where, you want to see Brody take over games, Coach, and that's what I can't wait to see, the next evolution of Brody Little, when he gets that aggressive gene in him. Nice job. Pack hands it over to Hagee. That young Belfry fan over there.
Hagee going to line. What a game he's had. 12 points for Bryce Hagee.
Yeah, I thought Hagee and Owens has been, I mean, they played well enough to win this game. You know, this Belfry, you know, they come out, you know, their guards.
30-second timeout.
As you mentioned, no threes for the guards.
No threes tonight for Belfry after hitting 15 in the Class A.
You know, and that's the thing. Let's take a look at the Matt Hager fan cam. Let's go up to the upper deck up here, see who we can find. There's Dr. Josh Crum in the house, United Medical Group. As we look through the fans in the stands, the seen Coach Anthony Hampton of S&K Asphalt Service. S&K Asphalt Service, Mike Hall in the house. The S&K Asphalt Service right now taking care of all your asphalt needs. You look, a lot of people forget about the fans upstairs, Coach.
Yeah, they forget about them, but a lot of times those are the most knowledgeable fans.
Yeah, they are. And Coach, there's one of your favorite, B.J. Parsley. The Keathley swings it back around. Keathley. And right now, Martin County content with burning a little clock here.
Markham up top, matched up with Pack.
Nice pass.
Yeah, good look. Keathley, he's going to drive baseline. Keathley gets bumped there.
Going to go to the line. I think he got hit on the side of the head there.
Step to the line, career 90-plus point or percentage free throw shooter.
Well, I didn't do it this time.
I know. I was about to say.
Yeah. These are pretty much elementary for him.
He knows definitely missing. Darryl knows what he's doing.
The
32.
Right at his average, right?
Yeah.
All jokes aside, young man led the state 94% last year from the free throw line. There ain't no jinxing him.
No. Hagee again.
Hagee leading the Pirates with 15 tonight.
Yeah, doing a great job. Content with trying to run this thing down here.
Swings it back around.
Bill said, let me get another one, right?
Yep. Jude. They'll swing it up to Little. Oh, nice pass. Brody Little hits Peyton Owens. And Peyton Owens, Coach, he's playing like it's his senior year and he don't want it to end.
No, he is absolutely competing.
Yep.
Going to send Bryson Dowles to the free throw line.
And Mickey Crum says still he can't figure out why Belfry's not shooting threes.
I think you credit
defense.
Martin County's defense tonight.
Yeah, they ran them off the three-point line all night. And if you listen to the pregame with Coach James, that's what he said they was focusing on, that Belfry hit 15 to 23s, that they had to run them off the line tonight, and they have.
Yes.
They've not made one.
No, not one.
Did Dowles make that one?
He didn't.
Coach, the 1981 semifinals, Virgie won 100-62 over Belfry. They scored 100 after the previous game, defeating Betsy Lane 25-23.
Wow. Turns it over.
You see coming back the other way.
Gets it back.
Yeah.
Dowles had Keathley up the floor.
But that's the stat of the night for you folks wondering, because we've seen some big lopsided victories last night. That was the biggest victory before last night's 35-point win over Johnson Central. Flat Gap also beat Morgan County 114-60 that same year. Largest margin of victory was 6-7, 67 points.
6-7?
Yep, 67 points.
I still don't know what that means.
Pikeville 81-42, won in 2019. Here comes
Owens. I'm not sure what that was. I don't know if
somebody
he
come for an alley-oop for Markham, wasn't
shoot it. Not sure.
Little tough take. The 67-point victory was the Pikeville Panthers 102, Sandy Hook 35 in 1956 quarterfinals. That's the largest margin of victory ever in the 15th region tournament.
Martin County going to march on here, Darryl McCoy.
Get the winner of Painesville and Pikeville, which they beat both of them this year.
They'll get to sit down and watch and scout for this next ball game here.
You're going to see the seniors Logan Barker, Peyton Owens head to the sideline as Peyton Owens will get a standing applause, and Martin County's starters also get an applause as you see such a great year there. Peyton Owens coming back home to Belfry as Keathley a step to the free throw line. Sinks it.
Keathley finishes with 34.
So right at his average. Here comes Ashton Evans. Evans swings it to Gabe Varney. Gabe Varney back around the horn. Low. He's off the mark. Comes Martin County back the other direction. Back around,
go, right?
Gabe Varney with the steal. Varney.
Getting minutes on the expo, right? Making things happen.
Now coming back the other way, Martin County up the floor. And Priest going to step on the line. Right now, 18-point lead. Martin County over top of Belfry. Ashton Evans, Gabe Varney, some of the top young stars in the 15th region. Gabe Varney off the mark.
Tell you what, Gabe has grown. He's gotten taller, hasn't he?
Who?
Gabe.
Yeah, Gabe Varney. A lot of people have him the next quarterback on Pond Creek. Going to try to fill the shoes of Chase Varney, and they're going to let them dribble it out. It's going to be the Martin County Cardinals punching their ticket to the semifinals, where they will await the winners of Pikeville and Paintsville. We'll have that game up next, but what a great performance here. As you see, Martin County taking care of business. Our double quick player of the game goes to one Braxton Keathley, and we'll try to snag him for a quick interview here. And Blaine Keathley, I know he's going to take pride in this. He trained Braxton Keathley quite a few times, so them two know each other quite well.
They do, Darryl.
Yep.
Very well. We'll see here.
This is Blaine Keathley with D&D Sports Network. I'm here with the double quick player of the game, Braxton Keathley. So Braxton, going into this game, it was neck and neck at the All-A when you guys played here. But you guys came out on top. That meant the target was on your back and all the pressure was on you guys. What was Coach saying in the locker room, and what were you saying with your guys to say, hey, it doesn't matter if the target's on our back, and it doesn't matter if the pressure's on us. We're going to come out and do our thing. What were you saying?
We done a great job. Credit to Belfry. Belfry's a great team. Last game we played in the All-A, it was neck and neck, and a lot of people were saying that it came down to a deciding call. Maybe a travel, maybe not. We never know because it never got called. So we just came in and we were like, everybody's wanting the rematch. Everybody's been talking about it. So we were like, all right, let's just give it to them. And that's really what we came into. We want to come into a killer mindset, start out with the first round, because we know the first round is very important for us. The first round for teams is how you get into a hot start during this. The hottest team's going to win in this region. And every team, as long as they're hot, it's going to be a close game.
So one more question for you, Brax. You know, everybody said it, everybody knows it in the 15th region, that you're the baddest man in the land, all right? But, you know, the rest of the state needs to know that too, and I'm sure that that's how you're feeling. So tell me, what would it mean to be able to take this team with you to Rupp Arena this year?
It would mean a lot. I mean, that's the goal here, is to win region championships. I mean, we hang banners at Morgan County. That's the goal. That's all we want to do. That's our goal since we started the season. So we want to make that dream come true, but we know we have to stay dialed in every single game and play as hard as we can and keep hitting shots.
So I know a lot of the families here, but anybody back home that you want to say hello to?
All the Cardinal fans and my sister. Go Cards.
Thank you, Brax. Back to you guys.
Great interview by Braxton Keathley. I don't think nobody does it better. And you talking about a kid? Listen, when he takes the mic, listen, he's showtime, guys. Get used to it. You got another year and a half of that rock star. So we're gonna sit here. Give us a rundown real quick on the points, and we'll get out of here.
Darryl McCoy for Belfry. All these unofficially. Brody Little finished with 14. Really got it going in the second half. Carter Jude with 10. Peyton Owens with 18 as he finishes his high school career. Love that young man. Bryce Hagee with 15. What a tremendous game he had. Jackson Pack with 2 points. For Martin County, Braxton Keathley had 34 points and 6 assists. Bryson Dowles finished with 10 points. Eli Mills with 13. Devin Maynard with 10. Braden Markham with 5, and Alan Moore with 2, Darryl McCoy, and that's your scoring breakdown.
That rounds out the Crum Funeral Home postgame show. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back. Pikeville, Paintsville.